What is up, guys? Relic StarCraft here, bringing you guys another StarCraft 2 1v1 cast. And today we've got a best of 3 between ESC rather, Goody, and Acer's Nerchio. Will be a TVZ on Shakir's Plateau. It's pretty awesome. And happy Easter Sunday to any of you who do celebrate Easter. If not, then just happy Sunday, I guess. But I hope you guys had a good Sunday, because for me it was pretty boring and pretty awkward. It's just, Easter's like one of those holidays where you just kind of get together with relatives that you never see, and it's just kind of awkward. You just sit around and eat and then awkwardly leave. It's really not the best holiday for me. Hopefully it was better for you guys, but for me it was not the best, and hopefully this series between these players will make up for it. Hoping that will be the case. So we'll see here. So far, just normal stuff at the beginning of the game, just droning up. I think that's actually something you have to do. I don't think there's any build ever that involves not droning or making SCVs. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just stupid. I think, oh, who was it that just straight up with their first 5 workers just rushed their opponent? It was, I think it, oh man. Naniwa did that to Idra, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, Naniwa did that to, oh man, I'm just losing names all over, left and right. Naniwa did that to, on the tip of my tongue. Really good Korean Zerg. Oh no. Spawning pool going down, that looked like a 16? No, that was a 14 pool. But Naniwa did that to somebody. He did that to somebody. That's gonna bother me this whole game. I'm sure like all you guys are just like screaming it at your computer right now. But I'll think of it, and it'll just randomly come up to me some random time. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. But whatever. So it looks like 1 racks expand, or gasless 1 racks expand. What the Goody actually going CC first? Very risky play. I guess viable, definitely very viable against Zerg, because they also go more or less hatchery first, so it's very common to not have any aggression at all until about like the 10-minute mark, or about 7-minute mark when your Hellions come out. And so nice play from Goody, like that a lot. Just kind of reading the situation, realizing Nerchio probably a somewhat passive Zerg, somewhat. He's a bit of a wild card in my opinion. He can be very standard in his play, but he can also mix it up quite a bit, and I think that marks a good player. You can't have the same play over and over and over again, because it just becomes predictable and yeah, easy to beat. So we'll see how Nerchio decides to deal with this when he does scout it. I think at this point it's a little bit too late. I don't think Nerchio has actually seen. He did see the CC first, so let's see how he reacts to that. Little interested to see. He may just end up throwing down a quick third. He could very well go for some early aggression, Baneling bust, made very popular by Damaga. He could do that, or we'll see. It looks like reactored Hellions coming down from Goody. Very standard play. Really good. I like it. Oh, yep. There comes the quick third. Reactored Hellions are so overused, but just it's a solid play. It's the kind of thing where you don't have to. It doesn't take your opponent by surprise. It doesn't have to kill a lot of drones to be good. What it does is it stunts creep spread. If you get the Hellions there quick enough, you can actually kill this drone that's going to make a third base. But you know that third base was very quick, so it wasn't able to do that. But it can force the Zerg, if you make around 4 to 6 Hellions, it can actually force the Zerg to 2 base Roach or 2 base Muta to break the contain. A little bit rare. A lot of times you just see the Hellions slowly getting picked off one by one by trying to poke in with the spine crawlers taking shots at them, and the Zerglings slowly killing them. But well-controlled Hellions can absolutely force a Zerg to tech to Roaches or to tech to Mutas when he may not want to, before that third does go down. And 1 link gonna get roasted. Goody scouting like show with those Hellions, checking for that third base. And that Zergling may just get away with its life. Looks like it might. 2 more Hellions coming on down through the middle of the map. I'm still trying to think of that Zerg's name. Man, that's going to bother me all day. Oh, so frustrating. Why is my brain stupid? Why does it have to be that way? So these Hellions poking in might actually get a few kills. Could pick off that Cream Tuber, but gonna go for drone kills. Much better choice. Couple, about 3 roaches popping out. About 4 roaches, sorry. And those Hellions really not being cost effective at all. If we come to the units lost tab, about 7 from Nerchio, but only 300 resources lost. And only 4 units, which was those 4 Hellions, but 350 resources lost. So, definitely favorable for Nerchio, but 50 minerals, not the biggest deal. Goody's still in a very good spot right now. Oh, and 4 with these number of roaches coming down the middle of the map. Not going to do a whole lot. Bunker finishing up. Roaches are horrible against bunkers. Let's see what's going on in Nerchio's base. Looks like he very standard Goody, going for that tech slow pace build that he is very, very fond of and very good at. And that bunker and those Marines are pushing those roaches back and could pick off a couple of them. Slow roaches are definitely that. They're definitely slow. And what is going on in Nerchio's base? Looks like Lair Tech is about 75% finished. +1 melee attack coming down in that Evo chamber. Another Evo chamber coming down right now. Roach Warren is down. Looks like 4th gas about to be finished up. So it looks like very standard play coming down from both these players. Wow, it's a lot of tech factories. Jeez. Going to be pumping out those tanks. Any armory coming down anywhere for him? Doesn't look like it yet. So it looks like he's just going to be going mass Hellion tank for now. As reactors do, armories do take quite a while to make. Overseer coming in, going to see everything, going to see that Nerchio probably like, yeah, this is exactly what I expected from Goody. Nothing too shocking to see, especially when you're playing Goody. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in a different way, but yeah, I'm probably going to say it quite a bit. A lot of Hellions chilling out up here in the top leftern-ish position of the map. Not really in position to do a whole lot. Moving in. Gonna roast that 1 Zergling. Nerchio making a couple roaches in response. It looks like an infestation pit going down, finishing up that speed for the roaches. And +1/+1, almost done. And infestation pit is almost done as well. 4th base coming down for Nerchio. Any expansion base coming down at all for Goody? Doesn't look like it. Still just producing tons of tanks, rallying them really aggressively to the center of the map. A lot of roaches going to come down and pick off these Hellions. But nope. Looks like these Marines and tanks are going to be pushing those roaches away. Could get a lot of roach kills. That would be pretty big. 7 roaches being produced from Nerchio and 8 drones. This is the moment as Zerg where you're just like, oh crap. I just spam that D button and here comes a huge push. Now roaches are very good against both Hellions and Marines, but those tanks in the background are going to do a number on those roaches. We'll see how Nerchio is able to hold this off, or if he is at all. 3 more roaches, 14 Lings coming down. Lings would be a good idea if he can pick off these Hellions. Bluefane Hellions do a lot. Pulling drones! Oh man, I don't know if this is a good idea at all. Tanks going down. Nerchio may just barely hold this off, but units lost. Actually fairly even, but you gotta remember a lot of that stuff that was killed were those drones. Now, units lost might say one thing, but overall, the amount of time that he's going to be losing on all those drones that just died, the returns are going to be severe. And if we come to the income tab, still favoring Nerchio, because I mean he is on 4 bases. He didn't pull all of them, so still in the Harvester lead, I guess. Not a big deal. And actually pushing Goody back right to his front door. So very nice hold from Nerchio. Looked a little worse than it actually was, but pretty nice. Oh, 1 queen just managed to slowly walk her way all the way across the map. Roaches pushing those Hellions back. It's kind of funny. It's like a tug of war. Hellions come in, there's just Zerglings, and then we're going this way. The Roaches come out, we're going this way. The tanks come out, we're going this way. It's all over the place. And pushing those Roaches back once again. A lot of Hellions, but Hellions just don't kill Roaches. They just don't. And honestly, not looking too good for Goody at this point. But we'll see. Now, the Infestors are not going to do that much against this mech army. It could force these Hellions to just get picked off by the Roaches, not allow them to run away. But against the tanks, not really going to do a whole lot. Tanks do very well against Infestors because they do outrange that fungal growth. So just as long as Goody's careful with the control of his Hellions, the Infestors will have to get too close to the tanks to actually get decent fungal growths, and then the tanks will just get some huge pot shots off on those Infestors, and the Infestors will just die. A lot more stuff rallying at both Xel'Naga Watchtowers for Nerchio, and huge fungal growth going off on all those Hellions. Very nice, but fungal growth doesn't do a whole lot. Not very good control from those Infestors from Nerchio, and fungals going off on both sides. Really nice engagement for Nerchio, kind of pinning Goody, and Goody GGing. I guess Goody was kind of forced to GG, not even finish his 3rd base yet. Nerchio on 4 bases. So it looked like Goody was just trying to end the game with that first push. It didn't end the game, and I feel like he should have been throwing down an expansion as he was doing that attack, but that wasn't the case, and yeah, that's why Goody, in my opinion, lost. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.